What it do, you guys? It's your one and only girl at H.L.I.C, the one and only room shaker. And I think it's time for us to go ahead and knock Tyler Perry Sistas out the box so I can go on with my day because I done been did all my show recaps. Absolutely. Y'all put another one out there. I'm gonna see what it's gonna hit for and if I'm gonna entertain the thought of it. Wait a minute. Okay, the title of this show is, hold on, y'all, because this Tyler Perry Sistas, right? I should just came in here so I really remember. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Born Voyage. So, what's the name? Sprung it on Cameron that he's leaving early. And they're out of there. She decided that she ain't letting him leave by himself. She going with him. Danny was smelling a little right. Karen asked her for a hug, and she said, "Is that you smell like that?" Danny was finna go off, and then she lifted her arm up and got a whiff of the stank and the mustard and the Jewtown onions and everything else. If you know, you know. And she went to the bathroom and had to freshen up real quick and wipe everything. Now, the kicker of the day, and that's why I chose it as the thumbnail, was that man. I would have been so turned off and disgusted. I probably would have instantly got to Jones and then Dragon at the same goddamn time. Because that man was trying to talk to Sabrina, expressing how he feeling Sabrina and all this other stuff, buying rounds for rounds, shots and drinks. And next thing you know, his dentures pop out his mouth. It fall clean in a drink. Sabrina was so disgusted and and, oh wow. Pam and Maurice didn't make it no better because they instantly started laughing. Like, oh my God, like this is wild. This is sickening. Like, where's all these creeps coming from? So baby, why Bun pop up at Cameron Born Voyage? And baby, he had the nerve to grab Andy and told her, don't forget that he's the reason why her friend Cameron is still alive. Yeah, had the nerve to drag her and told her, don't regret this. I'm like, oh, what is it with Andy and these psychotic weird men? What's up, Miss Jenkins? So, baby, we're going to have to see what he's finna bring to Andy's life. Because Andy like him crazy and weird and controlling and abusive and all that other good stuff. So then shit, that was in the thing. You know, Cameron and Fatima was in there. It was like a weird night altogether. When stuff just started terribly going wrong and malfunctioning started going off, something bad, strange is finna happen. So we gonna have to pay attention to it. Cause Cameron went in there. Now you pump extra milk before you left the house. Girl, she went in the bathroom and started pumping milk. Now, who the hell take a pump to the club? And she started pumping milk, and milk started shooting everywhere. And Fatima, Fatima was like, this is just out of control. Like, this is, don't tell me my chest gonna be doing all that. But I was like, oh, wow. So she went back and was telling Danny them about it. It was a lot going on. So then Danny and Sabrina went to tell Sabrina went to tell Andy about what happened with her. And her and Andy in the bathroom having a conversation. And out of all places, why Penelope pop out? Huh? You know Penelope is Jordan's sister. Why the chances until Sabrina had to, Andy said all men are liars and full of stuff, and Sabrina decided to say, no, Jordan was a good man, and Andy said, no, F Jordan, he was bad too. He was a liar too. Now, I don't recall Jordan do nothing to Andy. I don't recall Jordan ever lying to Andy. Andy is taking out her frustration and anger on all these people because the way she handled herself is the reason he had so many transgressions, and he lost a lot of things that was fortunate to better his livelihood because of the person he was entwined with. Let's talk about it. He got caught up in all type of scandals for trying to sit here and love on Andy, and Andy really didn't even want him. Sacrificed it all. And she won't even give him a blink or a look back down memory lane. So, I don't know why they keep allowing Penelope to pop up And ain't none of them put paws on her yet. I sound like a little Scrappy. Just gave her the whoop band, whatever, to make her not want to be around, let alone address any of them. Because, girl, you was supposed to go with your segment. Go with your brother. Go with your man, your husband. Oh, yeah, he wasn't your husband. You was his fiance, and a lot of people was wearing the same goddamn ring because that's the way he decided to entwine and do things to y'all ass. He didn't want you. He very much wanted her, and you knew this, and you still tried to hold on to your dream after he made you lose your child. So let's talk about it. The remix, hey. So yeah, this show was, it was dumb. It wasn't even exciting. The man wanted to put some eggnog on the sandwiches. I'm like, not eggnog, what, your pumpkin spice? Like, who the hell put pumpkin spice on sandwiches? Like, the white boy, no, you want to put some raisins in the meat. Like, yeah, no, we don't need you to be nothing but a decorations, baby. Give us a little bright light every once in a while. And that's it, that's all. Now I ain't saying all white people can't cook, but the shit he was trying to do to them sandwiches, baby, we black. We black. If you ain't adding the lettuce, tomatoes, and you ain't grilling and toasting the bread and stuff like that, we don't need you to do nothing else, because we didn't ask you. Now, a little salt and pepper or a little seasoned salt, it depends on what type of sandwich you finna eat. If you gonna season it up right, and you know you supposed to fry that ham right. That's just like people fry their bologna and they salami. I seen some people put bologna on the grill, and I'm like, that's the ghettoest stuff I ever seen. But down south, they believe in stuff like that, and they brag about how good it is. I will never experience it. But anywho, carry on. But Ruth Shaker, she get off out there. Absolutely, Jackie. Like, what is your, why are you still in here? Can they write you out? Cause Rich don't want you. Rich is too busy trying to get Sabrina. And then the way they venting to a stranger, it's weird. And who is this man that's connecting himself to Zach? Like, do y'all believe he knows so much about Zach Daddy? Zach Daddy was not a part of his life, and you want to keep bringing up old wounds. And then I think he's a person that's very much finna ask Zach to invest into his company or his brand or whatever he got. You asking him to be a mentor, but like Sabrina told Zach, you too goddamn gullible. Why is all these strangers popping up? They normally don't pop up and ask people for money, except these little beggars and panhandlers you see along the roads in the streets and the restaurants, and they hang out where the money resides because they need a little handout, a little up in hand, and they just want to beg so they can go get high. But we're neither here, neither there. Like, and then not only that, I think Cameron finally giving up on Zach, and I'm glad, because I was sick of her harassing and stalking him, because she seen him packing up the house. She seen him got a bag, and he was gonna walk out of there without telling her nothing and all this other stuff. And she decided to say she gonna go with him. And she had to spring him on him because Danny didn't want to come. Now, you mean to tell me Danny lost her job? Danny went to the shop to get her hair did by Pam. She looking good. Then she got a dress from Maurice. Ain't no telling where that dress came from, because you know Maurice is also, he also do drag and stuff. But I ain't so eager to jump into other people's clothes. And why did you give her that dress? That dress was not complimenting at all. Like, and why did all the girls have their girls out tonight? Like, what was going on with that? One time for the old time's sake, back down memory lanes, we gonna do it like we did it in high school. All of us gotta have low cleavage dresses on and our boobs barely fitting in it. I'm like, wait, what the hell? What the hell is y'all say? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is weird behavior. But hey, and then why do y'all always feel like Maurice is the best choice? Hell, the best choice in taste. Now, a gay man is good to go shopping with. A gay man will lay the hell out your hair. A gay man is good to conversate with as well. But it's some of them that's messy as hell. But it's some of them that you actually can make one of the girls, because baby, they give you life. Every moment is a breath of fresh air, and you will be ready to bust your springs and your spines and your sides and stuff, laughing so goddamn hard because they be the life of the party. Like, everybody got a gay friend. If you don't, you better get one so you can understand what the hell I'm saying. I think Zach's uncle, maybe. I don't know. Maurice funny as heck. Girl, I'm still laughing at the man whose teeth fell into the glass at the bar when he was trying to talk to Sabrina. That was disgusting. Girl, and then the fact that you got me on drink. See, that's why I don't play like that. The fact that you lace me up with all these type of drinks and I'm sitting here vibing and enjoying myself, and next thing you know, you sitting there talking to me, talking about you want to take me home and you don't want the night to end and your teeth just pop out. I'm immature as hell. Cause oh baby, I would have just got to dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. It wouldn't have been no pun or insult intended, but I very much would have told you what the hell made you think you ever had a shot. I don't play with men that got poppy and teeth. Like, yeah, no, you get the kiss of me in your teeth, you get too excited, your teeth just start popping out, sliding, your mouth can get moist. And girl, no, it's a complete turn off. And just think about all the slob, and then you dropped it in your drink, and you picked it up and you ran. Yes, you should be embarrassed. At least he was a real man that knows when enough is enough. Like, it couldn't get no worse than that. Like, baby, for a minute, I thought Ghetto was trolling them and wrote the script. I ain't gonna lie. Because I was like, this shit is out of hand. And that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Y'all talking about, Rude Shaker, you want to be, what? No, and then you talking about taking me to eat some steaks. Like, if your teeth pop out and we on live, they gonna be mad at me because I ain't gonna never get over the jokes. Like, I'm gonna have so many jokes that just come to mind. Like, oh wow, you should sue the restaurant at this point. Like, girl, that would be some good ass commentary. I would have y'all on the edge of y'all seat like, Ruth Shaker, you need to stop this shit. Like, girl, I couldn't dare. 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 Oh, no, it's a no for me. Absolutely not. Anywho, so, I'm shocked the little white girl didn't pop up, but she wasn't invited. Then Sabrina, girl, why she trying to play like she was bad and had to turn her back and take a swig of that drink? Because she was finna sit there and say, you know, did Maurice tell you I've been in jail? You know I don't mind going back. Girl, you cried when they cut your hair out. You cried when people found out you had extensions. You cried when you was sitting in that jail cell losing your mind. You didn't know what the hell you was going to do. If they would have left you in there too long, I think you would have committed suicide. So how the hell is you going to sit here and broadcast that you been in jail? Like, I'm like, I know you lying. Girl, Sabrina, sit down. I wasn't even believing it when you said it. So I know damn well that man looked at you like, what the hell is this? What are you doing? Like, girl, and he just looked at her like, mm-hmm. So what else came from this episode that we might have seen? We talked about Penelope. We talked about Aaron wanting to sneak off, and Cameron says her and the baby going with him. Danny, Maurice, and Pam let Cameron know, and Cameron agreed that she would give them the salon. They want to have it a hookah salon. They want it to be a salon, a beauty salon, and where you can get your nails, your feet, and everything there. And you can also get high or under the influence or whatever y'all do with them damn hookahs. They want to make that a part of the equation and all that other stuff. Now, with that being said, YouTube have gave me the option to opt in to this little stuff that Brianna and them be doing where you can share products and stuff. And then Finny, or whatever it is, it popped up. Only thing that I can sit there and recommend, and I ain't never bought, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all and do no false advertisement. I don't wear makeup. I'm all natural. So for the makeup, and I'm not a perfume person. So the makeup, the perfume, and all that other stuff, I can't offer you none. So only thing I probably would pick off their product list is some goddamn lip gloss. And then when I was seeing the price of some of that stuff, baby, you can go in a beauty supply house and get some cheap lip gloss, and it just gloss your lips up just right. Have them where they ain't got no dry spot. Have them where they popping. Have them where they ain't smudging and stuff like that. So why would I tell somebody to go spend $100 or something on some shit that I ain't gonna even buy? And then I was like, okay, so I went, and then it said go to the store. Then it say set up an account. I'm not gonna do none of that because I ain't gonna use the account. So it look like I won't be advertising for none of that, so they can opt me on out. Cause I'm not gonna recommend and tell y'all like these other people lie to y'all about something that I refuse to use. I'm not putting no makeup on my goddamn face. Hey, Melissa. Hey, is Fatima pregnant by Zach? Yes, she is pregnant by Zach. Who you thought she was pregnant by? Girl. Yeah, she's pregnant by Zach, baby. So, I don't know, y'all. Then I was looking at their options, and it looked like I ain't see nothing that relates to me because, yeah, no. I don't. So I'm gonna talk to Brianna or somebody that actually promote this stuff and ask them what they recommend. Cause I'm not finna lie to my audience. I don't use none of that stuff. I don't use makeup. I don't ask people what makeup they use. Some of y'all don't know how to wear makeup. I feel like y'all need a tutorial. Cause some of y'all look like y'all be casket ready. Y'all be putting on that foundation and stuff, and it make y'all look horrible. It be caked up and all type of awful. Don't nothing natural come from it. Now, I done seen some people at the beauty salon and stuff like that that do natural beats. And some of y'all look like y'all flawless because y'all don't even have, it don't look like you don't have on makeup at all. But it be the ones that go above and beyond and slap their stuff all over their face and don't have a clue of what they doing. And you know, some of these makeup artists and places you pay for, they'll actually show you how to apply the stuff at home if you ask them. So I ask y'all get better at what y'all doing. Cause right now, and then they say some of that stuff, if you don't clean it out, cause some of y'all will sleep in the ones that stay on and then don't smudge and rub off and all that stuff. And y'all gotta hide who the hell y'all really is. So yeah, they say that stuff clog y'all pores if you don't clean it right and you don't keep your face clean. So I don't know. To each his own. Do what you do, whatever makes you feel like a natural woman or whatever. But you ain't being natural. Go ahead and rock out till you fall out. You say she ain't showing yet. That's why I asked, wondering how long they gonna drag that out. Because you know some on Fatima, Zatima. It's called Zatima. She actually is showing. She's actually big as hell. But on Sistas, yeah, she ain't showing that much. But she's starting to say that she's hungry. She told Zach she wants some ribs and want all that. And Zach said, yeah, that's my baby in there and all this other stuff. I'm ready for her to get to it, but I think she gonna be ready to blow and pop on Zatima. Yeah, I think she gonna go all the way in because you know she owns a team, or she done already started going to the hospital and stuff, and she having pains, and they telling her the baby can come any day because the baby just big and all this other stuff, and then you know she got that person that's stalking her and infatuated with her, and she because over the the FBI ex-girlfriend. So girl, it's getting crazy. Then she got a room with they pictures up everywhere, and then she's mad that the man didn't choose her over Fatima. So it's a lot of stuff going on with this, so we gonna have to get into it, and I can't wait till it come back because what's her name started taking them shots, and then she wasn't eating. What's her name? Angela. And then she started getting lightheaded and stuff like that. So we gonna have to keep up with Angela. And then that's why I say Angela is very pretty. She can work out. She can change her eating habits. She can do a lot to get to whatever spot she want to be at. But it ain't worth risking yourself and starving yourself and refusing to eat. Like, you got to eat because your body going to get stubborn and it's going to hold that weight because it don't know when the next time you going to feed it again. So it's going to feel like it's supposed to store all the food that you've been giving it so it can make sure keep the nutrients and stuff up. So you supposed to snack throughout the day. Like, let's be very real. You supposed to eat. You supposed to just pick healthier choices and eat smaller portions. Like, go to a nutrition, like I did, and then find out what's good for your body and what ain't, and just keep it moving. Yeah, so it is what it is. I'm really over Sistas because I really don't care. And then Andy mama. What the hell is wrong with her? I think Andy mama came around and she wanted to be in Andy's house because she looked like she was finna pass the hell out. Like, it's something really up with Andy mama. And then Andy was not willing to go out And then did you see the way her, because she wanted to make sure her mama was okay. Did you see the way her mama yelled at her and scared the hell out of her? Like, yeah, I think any mama could have been abusive. Like that whole little vow she put over Andy, like that's that look Andy had when Gary choked her the hell out. Like, see, Andy shows that as far as law, she's bad. But when it comes to people in her livelihood abusing her and stuff like that, it shows that she's very much bowing down. Hey, Vibrant. Vibrant. Let me stop because that's so annoying. But anywho, so yeah, this episode, I'm gonna give it a 6. It was not all that. It was actually more of, I couldn't wait for it to be over. It wasn't no cliffhangers. It wasn't no twist. It wasn't no nothing. It was like, girl, this shit is boring. Tyler Perry, what you doing? Like, yeah, I didn't see all that. I didn't want all that. So yeah, I was ready for this episode to end because it was a lot of pop-ups and stuff that I felt we could have did without, like the man popping his teeth popping out. Like, yeah, we could have did without that. Amber's trying to leave without telling Sabrina, but that she letting him know that they got to be open with each other, and it took her a while before she even opened up with him. Danny, Maurice, and Pam running the shop, but Danny the one got to put up the collateral. I hope it work out. Penelope, I hope you find somewhere and you get there quick. Rich, stop crying over Sabrina. You done slept with Penelope and then you told Penelope she was nothing. Like, ugh. Like, boy, you just ain't that nigga. The money, stop letting that girl rule you because you very much let us know that you into Sabrina. I don't know if it's her chocolate tone or the fact that she seemed like, I think that they feel like she's going to be an easy submission. I think that a lot of men want Sabrina because they feel like she's not bold like the other ones. You can actually sit here and turn her to the housewife that you want her to be. And all you got to do is get her away from her friends. Karen did ask Danny to work it out with Andy. She also asked Andy to work it out with Danny. And then Fatima asked Danny too. So I don't know what pushed Danny over the edge to where she really hate to see Andy coming. But I hope they get past that. Dr. Vaughn is the one that surprised me. He really didn't surprise me because it let you know it was something there. And then I found out that he was asking Andy about all the names of the women because he wanted to find out was his name going to be mentioned. And now that his name mentioned, I feel like if he played with Andy, he already told Andy some valuable information. He told Andy if Dr. Vaughn find out that what he told them and that he was talking to them behind their back, Dr. Vaughn can go before the medical board and make him lose his license and have him blackballed. So now that he found out that Dr. Vaughn, now that Andy knows that he was covering up and helping Dr. Vaughn hide some of this stuff, like Andy can take Dr. Vaughn down through there. And I hope she hurry up because you also can jeopardize this case because he can say you was using him because ain't no telling. He seemed shicey. He seemed like another Gary. Ain't no telling if he was kissing you and trying to pursue you and all this stuff to cover his tracks or if it was just reasoning for him to keep up with what you have going on. I'm glad Danny triggered Andy not to sleep with him because when Andy first invited him to come stay in her home, Andy was very much finna knock him down. And then I wish Andy wouldn't have told him where she stay at, even though she got security and stuff, because who's to say he ain't gonna try to cover up that secret? Because the fact that his career could be gone in a blink of an eye, I don't know how he's gonna handle that because that's all he got. Don't nobody that gave 8 years and all that to become a doctor and get that white coat and stuff. I don't think that's something you just want to throw away, but we see doctors do it all the time. Room Shaker give Tyler Perry Sistas 9 episode 20 a 6. Absolutely. It wasn't all that, and they lucky I didn't give it a 5. Only reason they got a 6 because I like the show. That's it. That's all. Cause I was not impressed. I was not entertained, and I was like, "Girl, is you mixing something?" I watched it twice, and I'm like, "Girl, what the hell is this?" Like, ugh, I can't wait for this shit to be over. I'm just gonna keep it real. Sometimes Tyler Perry have it and I get excited about the show, and sometimes I just want to skip the channel. Like, go ahead and delete it from the DVR and move right along. Cause man, this show was not all that. Like, it was the man trying to put pumpkin spice on the sandwiches. Like, yeah, that was a no. The man popping out the teeth, that was like the fuck. It was gross. Then Penelope coming out the bathroom, like they done came in and all of a sudden ain't making no noise, like she was just in there waiting, and you constantly coming out wanting to say something to the girls. Like, why ain't nobody put hands on you yet? Like, I'm shocked Danny ain't grabbed her, but it's probably gonna take Danny to slap the shit out of her. Like, cause Sabrina ain't got it in her. Andy just want to just blow it off because you was trying to help her because you really didn't want to see her with Gary. Like, it's just weird. And the white boy, like, I don't see why Maurice treating him like a lost puppy. You keeping him around for what reason? What's up, YouTube camera? The title is a show of you're going somewhere. Oh, the title is a show. It's Tyler Perry's Sistas, boo. Yeah. So, it wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. Cameron is leaving. She's going to Seattle with Aaron and the baby because she feel like it's no room for her to be there with Zach. And you could tell she giving her position up to Fatima because she got out the pictures and told Fatima to get in there so they could get pictures together. And she wanted to be the one to hold it when she could have asked Maurice to take the pictures. They could have asked the white boy to take the pictures. Hell, anybody could have took the pictures as long as all the girls was in the picture. But the fact that she gave up her position to be the one to snap the pictures, and then she told the girls that she'll make sure she send all of them the pictures, like, it was like she willingly giving it up. And I don't know why she keeps saying that she ain't gonna be here, she ain't gonna be around. Like, people move all the time, and if y'all bond was as strong as y'all wanted to be, like y'all sisters, baby, you will call, you will keep in touch. So I guess she know this is part of the story when Tyler Perry is gonna write her out, or she knows she finna leave for better opportunities or something, because she's basically bracing herself to go ahead and exit stage left. Like, so, YouTube camera was looking at Bon Voyage like a cruise. I know. I know. That's why I answered her. Oh, okay. I was like, where are you going, Room Shaker? Girl, I might take a break from y'all. Y'all be running them up. I'm over the, like you said, I'm over the ghetto. Y'all, they basically letting ghetto talent, Lemon, spin the narrative of what the content should be. It's like the content ain't giving. It's like they too desperate for content at this point. They might as well grab a book, a show, and all that other good stuff and just go ahead and capitalize off it, like recaps or something. Because this is, I'm over it. Like, yeah, no. All the shows that I have seen are getting worse and worse. So, like, talent is painting the narrative, telling these people what to do. Ghetto don't know whether he want to be friends with Lemon or he don't. He pulling a troll move, just to stronghold the content. Talent helping him spin the narratives when the trolls unite. That's what I was finna put in your chat. Then Lemon playing like he valued them, and don't nobody value nobody on this app, because if you did, you wouldn't care how you was treating them. Like, you was telling them you would spit on them and all that. And why do grown men need another man to facilitate a conversation? I don't want to see him have a sit down with Audio, because it's basically like, y'all ain't gonna get over it. Audio is never gonna accept the fact that you lied, you played, and that you actually swore their way. Now Audio is probably weird out by you. I think that you want to get back close to him so you can try to have your way with him, and that's why you was trying to pressure him to fly with you. Like, you wanted to come out the closet and reveal you had a crush on him or something. I feel like Once again, the beef sector is playing with their food because why would all these people want Shakim to be attached to this storyline? Like he do better by himself. And then hearing that another grown man told him to cancel going to Lemon court date to pop out in Vegas with them. Then I heard Sassy say on ODS that Ness supposed to be coming and Ness told her she was gonna spit in her face. And I'm like, who the hell want to go on trips where y'all play like this? And then the prices that y'all said y'all paying for these trips, y'all weird. $6,000 to go to Vegas with some YouTube people that you don't even know. Ain't no guarantee y'all gonna have a good time. The way y'all talking, it seems like y'all gonna split up and everybody gonna end up doing their own goddamn thing. So it's crazy that y'all talking about y'all spending this goddamn much money to go on this goddamn trip. So y'all go have fun with that when you YouTubed out. When your impression is everything. Because Sassy was like, who want to get their hair, their nails and stuff did and pay for a expensive room and do this and that to go on a trip with people to act a fool. And I'm like, then it ain't adding up because, okay, some of y'all don't like being on cameras. Ghetto gonna get on camera. Sassy and Talon don't want to be involved with the camera. Lemon probably get on camera, but we know he ain't gonna want to show himself that much. And I hope he don't get up there and have on a Issey Miyake head again that was choking him around his neck because he didn't want it to fall off. And then he got the do-rag under there so y'all won't see no hairline or nothing. Then he got them spaceship sunglasses so y'all won't worry about seeing the eye wandering all around his head. Like, I'm not impressed. I think that they doing this to get the stigma up for this show and to hype it up a little bit. And I think when it decides to play itself out, it ain't gonna give y'all none of what it's supposed to be giving. So I will not be tuned in. But I see the beef sector is happy that the beef sector people is going on trips. So y'all have fun. If I was PA or P or whoever, I would stop volunteering to go on these trips because y'all end up spending money and then y'all find out y'all could be disregarded if somebody vote y'all out and y'all done paid money that y'all can't get back and then you say you gonna go anyway and hope that you pop into them because now you gonna be pissed off. Like, it's given. I wouldn't want to be nowhere I'm not welcome. I'm for real. Like, that about going to crash a trip? Like, absolutely not. I wouldn't want to be nowhere that I'm not welcome. But see, I'm so grown that I don't have to run around in a group. You can go around, get drunk. You can go around, see the sights. If you got some people up there, you can hit them up. Like, I think y'all would be better off doing y'all own goddamn things than relying on people on YouTube. But so many people want to be part of the crowd. Y'all going by the rules, afraid to change the game up. And y'all want to mingle among strangers. And sometimes I don't think, look how Shaquille was violated. Lemon went through his whole computer. Look how Lemon was walking through the room talking about he could have slept with Ness and Intrinsic. Like, he didn't care that Ness was sitting there putting on makeup. He walking around in a towel and stuff. Like, it's just too many violations. And then y'all saying people smell like billy goats and stuff like that. And then y'all was all in the same room. Y'all had to have people on the couches, on the floor, sleeping all up under each other. Like, y'all had too much going on. That is not a good trip. So, yeah, happy. What you say? You say happy, not sure about that one. There's nothing but fake stuff going on. Absolutely. Let's celebrate the positivity too. What's the positivity vibrant? Because I ain't see it. Hey, Room Shaker. Hey, Jills. Ain't nobody paying me any mind. I'm off subject. What you talking about? I'm looking at you, baby. Hey, Vibrant Hunt. I'll never share rooms. All the shenanigans and bull crap that's done on here. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, Vibrant, I am paying you attention. What you want to talk about? What's there to celebrate? I will repost. Oh, okay. What okay. Let me see. Let me go up the chat. Let me see. Check this good workout. He has blessed a ghetto neighborhood. Who? Okay, so you put a link in the chat, CNN. Okay, well, y'all, he put a link in the chat, and that's what he wants y'all. The CNN hero, what you say? The CNN hero as the view of the year is Quentin Blackwell. He has started a flower farm on the south side of Chicago and used success. Don't nobody give a damn about no flower farm. I don't. Like, anywho, like, baby, do you know? Do you know that a lot of people that was on Section 8 is getting eviction notice? Do you know Trump has sit there and he have came for that Section 8 program like he said he was, and a lot of these people is getting evicted, but as they getting evicted, it's making a Section 8 list open back up, and now they're more helping the disabled and other people that they feel deserve that program get in there, and then a lot of people was crying about it. But what did you think? You furnishing up a house because it was low rent or no rent at all, and you was keeping your hair and your nails did, and you probably was buying cars and living outside your means because you didn't have to pay too many bills, and now it's finna catch up because while you was thinking of saving, if you was thinking long term, because that's what we at in the world where everybody should be thinking long term. Now you finna sit out here and have all that stuff that you bought. Either you finna sell it or get rid of it, or you basically finna have to live on it. Because the house, it didn't belong to you. You was written, and it's finna get snatched right up under from up under you. So yeah, that's what they should be thinking about. But a lot of people is happy about it because now it's finna help all these homeless people we got on the street. Now another thing is, if you got drug habits and stuff, it is mandatory that they say that you will have to do rehab. If you don't want to do rehab, then it is what it is. You'll be homeless on your own, and they can't sit here and force you how to do that. But they better hope Trump don't get it to where he passed that rule like he said he was trying to do. That either you gonna go on rehab on your own, or they gonna force you to go on rehab, or they gonna force you into a jail cell. So which one? Which one would you choose to change your life? Let me hush. No, you good. You good. You good. Cause I'm gonna tell you, they got programs and stuff up here. Well, it's a couple of places that open up little showers and stuff where these people can go take a bath just so they can continue to work. They got places that will help you get your ID, your birth certificate, your churches and stuff, your social security card. They will help you get rental assistance. They will help you do all the stuff you need to do if you really needed to do it. So at this point, it's really no excuses for people to be out here the way they want to. Some people have admitted when they did interviews that they don't want to be on the streets. They want to be on the streets because they don't want people in their business, because you can't go into these houses and apartments and stuff smoking and shit. You can't go in there and have drug habits and stuff, and then all of a sudden you don't want to pay reals, or you have episodes where you crashing out and you think people ain't gonna press charges on you about their property. Like, it's a lot of stuff these people is no longer tolerating. And then not only that, a lot of people feel like if you ain't got that income, they don't even want to rent to you. That's why after the pandemic, they tripled their rent. They want you to make three times the amount that they're renting their price at in order for you to live there, because they know with a job like that, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to pay them. But that's to protect their property so everybody won't be able to afford it. Let's go. I love that he is a black man. Let's go. That's great, Vibrant. Yeah. And it depends on how long they leave it up. Is Chicago gonna tear it down or make it go left, or is they gonna leave it alone? Because most every great thing that come out of Chicago, they end up fucking up. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Because you building stuff like this, but you got restaurants and stores and businesses leaving because they refuse to let Chicago people Chicago mayors tax them, and they constantly taking a hit. So Chicago is in turmoil right now. A lot of people celebrating the Bears and the pizza joints and stuff that's open up here. I've been sharing with my members the community wall. It has a lot of great details about what's going on in Chicago. But I really don't break it down and do the news segments no more. Cause I'm like, this ain't nothing new. This is stuff we seen coming. And the fact that, like I said, I'm starting to look at Chicago as Mississippi burning. Like, if we keep it real, Like, this ain't the old Chicago. Chicago used to have great sites and stuff that you would want to tour and go see. And now all the stuff that you used to be able to go see and be at peace and get away from everybody else, they attacking it and making shit just up and disappear. Then it's people up here setting their houses on fire. They said they rather go ahead and get the insurance money. It's people up here selling their houses because they said if they don't sell it, they feel like it's gonna be their land gonna be stolen from them. But then come to find out they don't own the land; they just own the house. So it's a lot of people bailing themselves out, and they talking about they moving to Texas and all type of stuff. Like, it's so many places and so many houses that's going up for sale right now. Like, and then you see them tearing down these houses and stuff, and they putting up brand new buildings where, it is what it is. I don't need to breaking it down. If y'all follow the news segments that I put on there for the members, y'all will see exactly what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest, Chicago ain't what it used to be. It ain't shit to be proud of. Like, it ain't shit to be proud of. You got more vacant fields and and abandoned houses and stuff that's just crazy because nobody want to fix it up. And then that apartment that was rated by ICE that had the poor living conditions that the man had shut down, but he opened it back up to get that migrant money. Now, since all this has happened, he has decided to evict the tenants. And now, since he's evicting the tenants, guess what? They're trying to sue him, and then he was like, he don't give a damn about no lawsuit when people start coming in, because now you found out you had people living in your property in condemned conditions, and they can turn around and sue you. So now he's saying this was too much of a hassle. He made enough money off of them, and he evicted them, and they said that it ain't nothing they can do about it. So they asked the mayor, is you gonna help them and find them somewhere else to live? So now the mayor is saying, well, once Trump sit here and get through evicting the people in housing in Section 8, they can open it up and see who qualify and get people in there, but they can't, the migrants will not be qualifying for the program. It's a lot of stipulations where certain people will not be able to qualify for that program. Hey, Blended Healing. Yeah, so with that being said, we on a show, and I just sat here and went off the recap of the show and got into this conversation. I really look. Right now, I ain't focused about no Chicago got going on, because I really don't care. When I get side of our city or state, I know how to get out and travel. And then when I get ready to come home, come home. Like, that's how I deal with Chicago. Well, no matter where you live at, when you ever decide that you want to see something else, go visit something else and then bring your ass back home. That's what I tell people. It be the ones that stay here and deal with this 24/7. Do you ever get out and see the sights? Do you ever leave? Like, go breathe and then come back. Like, that's good. That's why a lot of people should get into traveling. Because sometimes just staying here watching it go down, that don't be the it factor. I'm just gonna say, get out. Go. Like, it's too much in the world to go see. And then, shoot, you might find somewhere you like better than your hometown. For real, people move all day, every day. Like, I'm just saying, the world is a whole big place to see. Go see it. Some people say they want to leave the country. So, anywho, y'all, that was Tyler Perry recap. Like I said, I rated it a 6. It wasn't all that. It wasn't entertaining. It wasn't funny. It wasn't the it factor. It didn't have no cliffhangers. And I'm just over it. I'm sick of this man constantly popping up. I don't know who the hell he is. He want him Jack to reminisce about his daddy. He better not come out down the world and there be a cliff or a plot twist that he tells Zach he was his daddy. He just wanted to warm up to him and gain his trust. Because Fatima keep telling Zach, you too trustworthy. Let me meet this man. And I think Fatima is the one that's going to put it all out there and stop it in its tracks. So we're going to have to see where it goes from there. With that being said, I'm out of here. TT was supposed to read that book. She did a whole little live, and I don't know what the hell was live about. TT, you said the people didn't share you out. I did share y'all on my community wall, and I told everybody to go look at the poster girl for HIV because she wanted to do a review. So it is what it is. Other than that, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I really don't care. Some people want me to break down this Diddy stuff. I don't like Diddy like that to break down nothing he's involved in. So I don't know. I'm going to have to wait on a day that I'm going to be on my good little Hennessy and stuff. And I might just let y'all watch it and then just throw the whole live away. But other than that, I don't care about the Diddy story. I don't care about the Epstein files. I don't care about none of that stuff like y'all do. So why can't y'all break it down? Cause yeah, I'm not interested. Like I told y'all, in order for me to give a damn, I will have to see everybody involved besides the predator. I want to see all the people that played the roles and the parts in it be prosecuted. If not, I'm not checking for none of it because I feel like that's injustice. So, moving right along. Thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. I'm out.